Welcome back to Global Defense Zone, your trusted channel for exploring the most powerful military technologies, defense strategies, and groundbreaking innovations from around the world. If you're passionate about military power, naval supremacy, and the stories behind the most advanced war machines ever built, then you're in the right place. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Global Defense Zone, and share it with your friends who love defense and military content. Today, we are going to explore one of India's proudest achievements in modern naval history, the INS Vikrant, India's first indigenously built aircraft carrier. This warship is more than just steel and machinery. It represents decades of ambition, engineering brilliance, and the rise of India as a significant naval power in the Indo-Pacific region. So let's set sail and explore the mighty INS Vikrant in detail. The INS Vikrant is more than a warship, it is a statement. Launched in 2013 and commissioned into the Indian Navy in September 2022, it symbolizes India's determination to stand shoulder to shoulder with global naval powers like the United States, Russia, and China. India has always had a strategic maritime vision. With more than 7,500 kilometers of coastline and vital sea lanes passing through the Indian Ocean, a powerful navy isn't a luxury for India, it's a necessity. The commissioning of the Vikrant marked a turning point, as India joined an elite group of nations capable of designing and building their own aircraft carriers. The very name, Vikrant, carries legacy and pride. The original INS Vikrant played a decisive role in the 1971 Indo-Pak War, and the new carrier, bearing the same name, carries forward that heritage into the modern age. Constructing an aircraft carrier is no simple task. It's one of the most complex engineering projects a nation can undertake. For India, the journey began in 2009 when the keel was laid at Cochin Shipyard Limited. This project tested India's shipbuilding capabilities to the limit. The INS Vikrant's construction took more than a decade and involved thousands of engineers, workers, and defense experts. What makes it extraordinary is that over 75% of the ship's components were manufactured domestically. From the steel used in the hull to the radar systems and weaponry, Vikrant is a true product of India's Make in India initiative. It stands as proof that India can not only operate carriers purchased from abroad, like the Russian-built INS Vikramaditya, but also design and build one from scratch. This achievement places India in an exclusive club alongside the US, the UK, Russia, France, and China. The INS Vikrant is truly a giant. Its displacement is approximately 43,000 tons, with a length of 262 meters, a beam of 62 meters, and a height equivalent to a 20-story building. It can reach a top speed of 28 knots, or around 52 kilometers per hour, and can stay at sea for up to 45 days without resupply. The crew includes around 1,600 sailors, officers, and specialists, making it a floating city at sea. To put it into perspective, this ship is longer than 2 football fields and taller than most city skyscrapers. What makes an aircraft carrier so powerful isn't just the ship itself, but its ability to project air power from the sea. The Vikrant has been designed with a powerful air wing capable of carrying up to 30 aircraft, including fighter jets and helicopters. Its primary strike aircraft are the MiG-29K fighters, capable of both air-to-air combat and air-to-ground attacks, making the ship a formidable threat. In the future, Vikrant is expected to operate indigenous fighters like the Naval Tejas and eventually the twin-engine deck-based fighter, TEDBF. The carrier can also deploy KAMOV-31 helicopters for airborne early warning, MH-60R Seahawks for anti-submarine warfare, and advanced indigenous choppers. This combination allows the Vikrant to perform multiple roles: air defense, anti-submarine warfare, surface strikes, and reconnaissance. But the Vikrant isn't just a floating runway, it's a fortress at sea packed with advanced technology. It uses 4 gas turbines producing 88 megawatts of power, giving it the ability to speed across the ocean. Its flight deck uses a stow bar system, short takeoff but arrested recovery, with a ski jump ramp for launching aircraft. It's equipped with sophisticated multifunction radar and modern communication systems that give the ship 360-degree awareness, and for defense, the carrier is armed with Barak 8 surface-to-air missiles along with close-in weapon systems designed to intercept enemy missiles and aircraft at close range. Together, these systems make Vikrant not just a ship but a complete combat platform. The importance of Vikrant lies not just in its engineering but also in its strategic role. The Indian Ocean is one of the busiest maritime regions in the world, with energy supplies, trade goods, and strategic materials passing through it daily. China's growing naval presence in the Indian Ocean has raised alarms for India. With Vikrant, India can project power across the Indian Ocean and beyond, safeguarding its interests. The carrier gives India the ability to conduct operations far from its shores, whether it's disaster relief, peacekeeping, or combat missions. It acts as a mobile airbase, ready to respond anywhere in the region. Of course, when we talk about aircraft carriers, comparisons are inevitable. The U.S. Navy's Gerald R. Ford-class carriers are far larger, displacing over 100,000 tons and carrying more than 70 aircraft. However, Vikrant is still formidable in its regional context. Compared to China's Liaoning and Shandong carriers, Vikrant may be smaller, but India's strength lies in its experienced naval aviators and strategic positioning. Unlike the Russian-built INS Vikrant is tailored to India's needs, making it more versatile and modern. While it may not match the U.S. supercarriers in size, it represents a perfect balance of power and practicality for India. Like every major defense project, Vikrant faced its share of challenges, from delays in construction to rising costs and technical setbacks. But each obstacle overcame added to the significance of its success. Looking to the future, India is already considering an even larger carrier, the INS Vishal, which may use advanced systems like the Electromagnetic Launch System, EMLS, similar to U.S. carriers. If realized, it would elevate India's carrier capabilities to an entirely new level. Beyond military strength, Vikrant is also a symbol of national pride. It showcases India's industrial growth, technological confidence, and naval ambition. For the Indian Navy, it represents independence from foreign dependence in critical capabilities. For the people of India, it stands as a testament to resilience, innovation, and the nation's growing stature on the global stage. The INS Vikrant is more than a ship. It is a story of ambition, resilience, and engineering excellence. It marks India's rise as a naval power capable of protecting its interests and projecting influence across the seas. What do you think? Will the INS Vikrant change the balance of power in the Indian Ocean? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into India's aircraft carrier, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Global Defense Zone, and share it with your friends who love military and defense content. This is Global Defense Zone, signing off. Stay tuned for more videos on the most powerful weapons, warships, and defense systems from around the world.